Okay, this is a problem I've been experiencing with this Jeep for about the last week. I get in it, turn the key, the check engine light comes on, goes off, turn the key all the way to the start and nothing happens. Can hear the fuel pump kicking on. Turn the key, nothing happens. Check the starter relay, replaced it with a different one. That's not the problem. Just tapped on the starter itself, that's not freeing it up. The problem is that this always happens in the morning. I don't know why or what the coincidence is, but I'll get in to start this thing in the afternoon, it'll start up just fine. No issues, no indication of what the problem might be. I thought it might be the ECU, but the check engine light is coming on, going off properly. And when this thing does start and run, it runs flawlessly. It runs great. It hasn't run this good since I've had it. So I'm not really sure what this problem is. It's kind of intermittent. Well, definitely intermittent. But this afternoon I'll go to get in this thing and it'll probably start right up and continue to start up several times after that with no issue. I don't know what the problem is, but it's really bugging me, and I can't seem to find any research online that'll help me out. Other than, you know, people saying the ECUs go bad in these things, which I understand, but usually the first problem with that is the check engine light does not come on. And this one comes on and goes off normally every single time. So not really sure what the problem is. Gonna have to do a little more investigation. So I'll try it one more time. Nothing. It's not a dead battery because I got plenty of juice. All the lights work and everything works. And like I said, when this thing does starts up fine, no problem. The ignition switch itself doesn't seem to be an issue because it normally does work and it feels okay. Anyway, not sure. Okay, another thing I'm doing today is I went to the auto body paint supply and got some interior spray paint to match this gray color. And well, what I ended up doing was, instead of having them mix it, which I wasn't really sure about the paint code, there was a lot of contradicting information. I know where it's located on this Jeep, but it just didn't seem like it was the right one for this gray color. Anyway, so they had probably about 100 different colors in stock already from different makes and models of cars. I ended up finding one. It's actually a GM color, and it looks to be pretty much a dead-on match for this. So what I'm doing is, right now I'm just sanding down the steering column. It's not actually that bad. I've just been sanding it. And I'm gonna spray this and see how it turns out, and then I'm gonna spray this lock cylinder black again with the hopes of I don't know, trying to refresh it, make it look a little bit better, and we'll go from there. So I'm gonna sand this down and tape it off, and I'll give it a shot. Well, let me tell you what, I am very impressed with this paint. It's SEM brand classic coat. And the actual color is GM, it's a GM color, GMC 9902, very dark gray. This stuff is a 100% dead-on match. It actually may be, because of, you know, this is a GM column, I don't know, this actually may be a GM color in this Jeep. But it is a perfect match. And that turned out so well. I'm just letting it dry right now. And then I'll untape it. And I feel very confident about, I may actually slowly but surely just spray the rest of this interior, give it a fresh coat. I am going to be finding another one of these bezels because it's actually broken around the stereo. See, the bottom part is missing. And for whatever reason, the spice or the light khaki colored ones are always cheaper than these dark gray ones used. Or heck, I could even buy a new one now and just spray it myself. So I think that's probably what I'm going to end up doing, because it's like I said, this is such a perfect match. The camera may not pick it up, but you literally could not tell where I painted, because at first I painted half this column and you couldn't even tell. But this looks fresh, it looks great. And for those of you, I know I searched for a couple months trying to find the right color, but there it is once again. I got it from my local auto body paint and supply store, and I mean, it's made for interior, so I expect this should hold up, because this was all scratched right there, you know, from the previous owner's keys. So that is a great result. I'm very happy with that. Maybe that even might allow me to go ahead and fix this one little split that I have in the dash. But I didn't want to touch it because it's, you know, the rest of the dash is really perfect except for this. So I may try to fix that, and I can paint it now and it'll match. Because the only thing I didn't want to do was start painting the interior a different color. And I know you can do it. You can do a different gray or a different black, you know, like a fusion paint, but I just didn't want to go that route because I like the OEM color and finish of this. And the interior is actually in pretty darn good shape, except for a couple little scratches here and there. So excellent result. Very happy. I'm going to go ahead and take this off and put it back together, and then I actually might paint this this bezel right here. Okay, here I've got the finished product. The steering wheel column is all, the steering column is all refinished. Looks great. Painted the lock cylinder bezel, and I'm very happy with the results. Looks new. Anyway, so that's good for now. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the flip side.